It's easy to judge. Easy to look at someone else's mistakes, flaws, or failures and feel superior. Sometimes, judgment even feels righteous, like we're protecting holiness when really we're feeding pride. But judgment has a way of circling back. The same measure we use on others will one day be measured against us. This is the story of Vanessa Clark, a woman admired for her devotion, respected for her boldness, but undone by her own judgmental spirit until she fell from grace. Inspired by Matthew 7:1, "Judge not, that ye be not judged." This is Tales of Kingdom Truth. Vanessa Clark was the unofficial gatekeeper of her church. She wasn't a pastor, but she acted like one. She ran women's Bible study, led worship from time to time, and everyone knew Vanessa had an opinion. A new young woman walked in wearing ripped jeans. Vanessa whispered, "She calls that modesty?" A couple struggling in their marriage? Vanessa shook her head. If they prayed like we do, they wouldn't be in this mess. A young man struggling with using substances? She told others, "He's just looking for attention." To her, it wasn't gossip, it was discernment. And people were afraid of being on her bad side. At Bible study, Vanessa often turned conversations into critiques of others. "Ladies, we must be set apart. Not like some people who come in here playing church." Her words stung, but she wore them like a badge of honor. She thought she was defending holiness, but she was wounding hearts. What people didn't know was that Vanessa wasn't perfect either. Behind closed doors, her marriage was strained. Financial stress was mounting. And at work, she was juggling deadlines she barely kept up with. One day, her boss called her into the office. "Vanessa, you've overlooked some compliance forms. We need them immediately." Instead of owning the mistake, Vanessa shifted blame to a coworker. She walked out confident she had protected her image. But a seed of hypocrisy had taken root. She judged others publicly, while quietly cutting corners herself. That night, as she prepared for women's Bible study, she came across Matthew 7:1. She paused, reading aloud, "Judge not, that ye be not judged." She quickly brushed it aside, telling herself, "That's for people who compromise, not me." Weeks later, everything unraveled. At work, auditors discovered Vanessa had signed off on numbers she hadn't verified. Her name was tied to discrepancies. Whispers spread through the office. "She's dishonest." News traveled fast. By Sunday, people at church were talking. The same women she once criticized avoided eye contact. During Bible study, one of them muttered under her breath, "She called us hypocrites. Look at her now." Vanessa's chest tightened. Her reputation, her carefully polished image, was slipping through her fingers. At home, she broke down in tears before her husband. "I've judged everyone else, and now I'm the one being judged." Late one night, Vanessa sat at her vanity mirror. Her makeup was gone, eyes swollen from crying. She replayed her words in her head, every harsh comment, every whispered judgment. And now, the same measure she used on others was being used against her. Her Bible sat on the dresser. She opened it again to Matthew 7. Her voice cracked as she read aloud, "Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged." She whispered, almost choking on the words, "God, I've been so cruel. Forgive me. Change me." Tears stained the pages. It was the first time in years she saw her own heart clearly. The following week, Vanessa did something unthinkable. She stood before her women's Bible study, hands trembling, and confessed, "I have judged you. I've wounded some of you with my words, and I'm asking your forgiveness." The room was silent. Some cried. Others hugged her. It wasn't instant restoration, but something shifted. Instead of commanding the group with harshness, Vanessa began to lead with compassion. She listened more. She prayed quietly with women instead of publicly shaming them. Months later, at a women's retreat, Vanessa shared her testimony. Her voice cracked as she said, "I used to think judging others proved my holiness, but now I know it only revealed my pride. God showed me grace when I least deserved it. And if He can do that for me, He can do it for you." Her scars became her ministry. The woman once feared for her sharp tongue was now loved for her soft heart. Judgment feels powerful. It makes us feel superior, untouchable, above reproach. But the truth is, judgment blinds us. It makes us forget that we too need grace. Vanessa's story is a reminder that the ground is level at the cross. None of us are perfect, and the same grace we need is the grace we're called to extend. This was Tales of Kingdom Truth. Until next time, judge less, love more, and remember, the truth is always in the tale.